We're going to be solving rational equations now by multiplying the entire equation by the least common denominator. So the first thing we need to do is figure out what that least common denominator is. So for this one, for 2, 6, and 8, the least common multiple of those is 24. And between x and x squared, we would take the x with the largest exponent there, so x squared. So next I need to figure out what values of x are not allowed. To do that, I'm going to take that denominator, that least common denominator, and say that it's not allowed to equal 0. And if I solve that, then I would get that x is also not allowed to be 0. X equals 0 would give me that relationship there. So if I solve this equation and I got 0 as an answer, then I have to discard it because it would be extraneous. So now I'm going to take each of the terms in the original equation and I'm going to multiply them by 24x squared. So I'm putting 24x squared times each of those terms in the original equation. Everything else is staying the same. Now when I do this, all of the denominators are going to cancel out completely. So I'm looking to make everything cancel there. So what I'm multiplying by is going to cancel out completely. It's going to cancel the denominator completely. So 24x squared divided by 2x squared. 24 divided by 2 is 12. So I'm going to cross those out and put a 12 here. And x squared divided by x would cancel out one of the x's there. So that's going to leave me with 12x times the original numerator of 3. On to the second one there. 24x squared divided by 6x squared. The x squareds cancel out completely. And 24 divided by 6 is 4. So I'll cross those out and put a 4 there. So that would give me 4 times 5. And then finally, I've got that last one, 24x squared divided by 8x. The x cancels. 24 divided by 8 is 3. So that gives me 3 times 1. Now I've got 12x times 3 is 36x. 4 times 5 is 20. And 3 times 1 is 3. Now I have a very simple linear equation to solve. To solve that, I'm going to... Oops, I lost an x. There's supposed to be an x there. This was 3x times 1. All right, so I need to gather my x's together on the left side of the equation. So I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. That'll give me 33x. And then I'm going to add 20 to each side of the equation. That'll give me 20 on the right. Now to solve, I'll just divide both sides by 33. So I get x is 20 over 33. Then I'll compare that with what I said x is not allowed to be. 20 over 33 is not the same as 0, so 20 over 33 is my answer. Now you're going to try this one over here and answer on the Google form.